Hey guys, this is Callie Karen. 7/18. Let's see, what is that? 1918 Pacific Daylight Time from West Coast, Sacramento City. See, it says right here it's August the 7th. 87. Well, and so yesterday was the 86. Like, it would be 86. Today would be 87 if it's August 7th. Yesterday was August 6th, so you could call that 86. So you could call this video 86. Was an operation. I don't really know how to present or approach other than, okay, so just bear with me here. This flight I just caught, yeah, that 6:44, 7, 8 is like 1844 military time, whatever. And then this is Los Alamitos. It's the plane for the U.S. military. 9, 5, adds up to 18, right? 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16, 17. R50093 is like R17, so it adds up to 17, okay? And this flight took off from Long Beach, and by the time I took a picture of it, because this is a screenshot, it was up in Napa. Oh, look, that's the exact place where it landed, the Joint Forces Training Base in Los Alamitos. And that's where it was sitting, Napa County Airport, when I caught it. So I don't know how long it had been there, but it took off again, and now it took off again. So like, as of right this minute, I'm making this video, it's on the move again. So what do we see? Okay. So we're going backwards in time. I said, oh, that's a Beech 200 Super King Air. And like these planes, I've been seeing like swarms of them over like Oklahoma. I want to say Denver, but don't get me lying. Anyway, 6:43. I said, oh yeah, Napa Airport. It's another plane there too, look. It's a Lockheed C-130 Hercules that I was on, but I think that one disappeared. Or it wasn't at this airport. It was something that I was already clicked on, and I just zoomed in onto the Napa County. That was a Australian military, which adds up to 9. 702 adds up to 9. I was looking at the same time. Okay. These, let me not make you dizzy. I'm trying to look in my, there we go. So where's the beginning? I made you a nice little thing. So the mill-up guy, I'm imagining that flying this Beech 200 R50093 lives in American Canyon. Has the plane right over there. American Canyon's a very nice neighborhood. You know, lots of nice, decent sized houses and really, really good neighborhood. Anyway, flies down to LA, which I don't have record of that, but I'm assuming because he landed down in Los Alamitos. Then these guys, an assistant division chief, John Bischoff, a captain, Tim Rodriguez, and their exclusive use contracted pilot, Tony Sousa, died. And the other Hello landed safely. They were flying a Bell 407, which crashed and burned. That was contracted by the fire department. See, this is what it's out of order, so this happens after that dude assumably flew down to Los Alamitos on Sunday, the 86th day, to 86, these guys. All right. They say it was a mid-air helicopter collision. But a lot of things contradict about the reports. Who's making reports contradicting? Now see, this is him. Like, you see it says en route, so they took off already again by the time I took this picture. So I showed you it sitting at the Napa airport, and that's where it flew down to. And you can see that's Los Angeles. So the fire, I guess, was just east of Los Angeles. Now, this is the later part of the story. After I started looking to see what else was going on, you see, I had to turn off the military thing to find this, which is down here like that, off the military screen. But it's a totally unassigned, and it's flying like circle. I think that area right there, down there, is, yeah, that's in the middle, Alum Rock. It's Magic Sands, right by Blossom Hill Road overcrossing. Okay, they flew a bunch of stuff over there. You can almost see the Magic Sands. I typed it in for us. Let's see. Yeah, and so where we get to, that's the plane having taken off again at 6:54. It was already up in the sky again. Where is it going next? Because I think it was somebody. It wasn't a collision, but it was somebody maybe getting taken out in the Bell 407 helicopter, and they made it look like a crash. Those guys, who knows what these people been up to? United States Air Force, 5093. See? But if you look up the most recent one, there's nothing about it saying it went to the Air Force Base, but it doesn't say anything about Air Force. So it's heading down. It was coming over Concord and Antioch, and which, by the way, this area, Benicia, was the original capital of California, because the San Francisco city was already there. Okay, so then I said, well, let me go look and see what's down there that it's flying down to. So there's this thing with no call sign, unassigned, all that. And you see there's another plane right there flying on top of it on the radar. So if you don't zoom in this close, you can't see this black op. So if you try to click on it, if you have equipment where you click on these, just like I'm using, you can't even see this black one underneath it. So here it's been flying around. LA has probably 10 or more airports. I mean, it's ridiculous how many airports is down in LA. But here it is, part of the flight plans. You can see that's the Magic Sands down at the bottom. It's close to Santa something down here. I just cut off Santa Monica. I don't know if that's Santa Monica, but that's Magic Sands, that neighborhood, right there to the 11 o'clock from the pattern. And then this one, 7 trees, and flying over there. Oh, I think just thought this was interesting. Alum Rock. Anything with a rock or stone name. There's the rose garden right there. That means the head in that Hebrew. See. That lady did a good. Okay, so San Jose is at the bottom of the bay, the South San Francisco Bay, where the military Air Force plane that just took off out of Annapolis could be heading over here. They're doing all this reconnaissance work now. Who knows what they're doing, but this black pattern flying all around down there. San Jose, Milpitas, Santa Clara. Oh no, that can't be Santa Monica because that's farther south. This is the Bay Area. So we don't know what Magic Sands is for. Just you hear the dog annoying me now. She gets up and starts flapping her ears and whatnot. She knows I'm fucking busy. But that's where the Air Force plane landed, and then you got the helicopter crashing, and you got whatever his name was, Bell, I forget his name, the Bell guy. It's on my post. What did he say? He's talking about how dangerous it is. He's putting the narrative out there. How dangerous it is to fly in the canyons with the wind, with the helicopters. Punny, huh? Wait. It was a Bell helicopter. And then the guy is named Fred Bell, who's the spokesperson for putting the narrative out there, making you feel all like, oh, they couldn't help it. It was the canyon winds that, crashed them into each other. And, he never says, oh yeah, those were the guys who were coordinating all the other flights. There were 6 flights in the air. You see, the burn the burn area doesn't appear next to the side of the mountain. As spokesperson Fred Bell reported, he talked up the extreme danger of canyon winds. And his name is Bell, right? Bell, punny. It was a punny joke, a pun joke. He just coincidentally happened to see the fire along the I-10 when he was coming back from a whatever meeting or a training or who knows what, and flew to the scene to check it out. And the other thing, they were going to drop retardant on a like a brush fire that spread from a structure. I mean, I don't know. I haven't looked into what kind of structure it was that was on fire, but it's going to set like the whole outside on fire. You're no. Why are you maybe because it's in the desert? I don't know. They don't have any water there. Like the guys who were talking in China, that's why China is a heaven's gate, because they when they have fires, and the truck comes to hook them up, they haven't hooked the fire hydrants up to water, because the Chinese cut corners and make fake things, and when they pull up, the Chinese firemen pull up and hook up to the fire hydrant, and no water comes out. They just say, oh well, let it burn. What can they do? They probably start trying to help people, get out or whatever, without themselves dying. And now they got poor drainage in all the cities, but Beijing itself has flooded, and the Heaven's Gate, oh wow, I didn't mean to do that. The Heaven's Gate, like prefecture, whatever they call those neighborhoods, is where they diverted all the water from Beijing that they could. And so they got flooded too, even though I guess probably it wasn't raining there and it was dry, but then all of a sudden they're being flooded. That's how things are in China. So anyway, I'm trying to show you this gematria. This was the National Transportation Safety Board is investigating the incident. 1199, 16, 17, 18, and 18 adds up to 9. So every set of pink numbers add up to 9 from the 4 different main gematrias: the original, the reduction, the reverse, and the reverse reduction. Okay? That's what I'm showing you here. So this one was Pilot Souza, the contractor pilot. This one was Fire Captain Rodriguez, because that's how they put it. Assistant Chief Bishop. They all add to 9. Some of the most difficult flying in the world was Fred Bell. And Air Attack is the unit that the recently promoted one guy that got killed in the Bell crash, recently promoted, and then the other guy that was in there with him and the pilot, I guess still worked at the Hemet Air Attack unit. Adds up to 9. 2 helicopters battling a California brush fire collided mid-air, killing a pair of firefighters and a pilot. Adds up to 9. And all these, you see what I'm saying? There's multi-levels here, all syncing up to add up to 9. You try it. You try it once. Make up a phrase, whatever, and then put it in this gematrinator and see what 4 ordinal reduction, reverse, and reverse reduction that you get, and see if it doesn't add up to something. Now this one is a little bit off, because if you do the math, like, okay, this one is 7 and 3 is 10, so you know that's 16. So 6 and 1 equals to 7. And then this one, any number added to 9 is itself. So 3 and 4 is 7. So added to 9 itself is 7. Okay. What does it come up to when you add all the number 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16? So 6 and 1 is 7. So the two numbers you add are 6 and 1 because it's 16. And then this one, 11, 11, 46. Because look, it's 11 added to 9. So it's like a 911 right there, 1136. But if you add it all together, so take 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, but it's 11 added to 9, so it's really an 11 up here. It really could be 11. And then so this the same, 8 and 3, 9, 10, 11 added to 9 is also 11. So this is actually a 7, 7, 11, 11. But I didn't see it until after I already made the video. This is supposed to be happening in Maryland now. And then the other lady made the video, this lady.
Okay, so we've just been asked to leave the archives, National Archives building, and everybody has been asked to leave all public buildings in DC because of inclement weather. So
she was in the National Archives building, and she said, you know, basically what it says down here, everyone's leaving the buildings, just like wandering around, not knowing what to do. All the stuff is getting shut down. And she said she's going to leave and get out of there. Because her weather...
It's sunny, it's cloudy, but it's really evacuated all public buildings in DC, and everybody's wandering around the streets, and it's sunny outside. If y'all can see. Yeah. Can you guys all see the incline? I saw that. It's cloudy, but it's evacuating buildings in DC because of inclement weather. So, see the inclement weather? Yeah. So it's really hot, and it's really warm. It's really sunny outside.
That's why you can't see.
And Joe Biden landed on the White House steps this morning. I saw that. Yeah.
You see down there, you can see all the clouds.
They're saying it's
behind
inclement
her.
weather, and they've public buildings saying that there's tornadoes coming. So yeah, your mama out.
Sorry, guys. I'm trying to get her off my screen. There we go. Let's go back to... See? So he went down to LA. That stuff happened yesterday afternoon. Was he the guy? Did he fly the plane down there and get in the... What did they say it was? Get in the big Sikorsky that was supposed to be... dumping fire retardant on the huge fire. I don't think it was that huge of a fire until that other helicopter crashed, the Bell helicopter with the one pilot and the two buddies from Hemet, Cal Fire. I think that's it, you guys. Yeah. I'll make another video.